I'm like super surprised with that range here. Kind of early to get ready and head out, but we're heading on a road trip. Yes, on the Nexon EV. It's been too long since I've been at home and not do any road trips, drives or rides on the bike. So I was like, let me get out of here. So taking the Nexon EV to Vijayawada. That's the first road trip that I'm doing on the Nexon EV. It is almost 350 kilometers from here to Vijayawada. Got some personal work to do there. So thought I'll rather take the Nexon EV instead of the Elantra or the bike, so that we can finally check that off the mark. Can you do road trips on the Nexon EV? Now that we have the travel kits which I've just loaded into the car, everything is available for me to charge in case of emergencies, because we have 3 fast chargers between Hyderabad and Vijayawada. I wouldn't require a portable charger, but just for emergencies. First electric road trip. Sounds very exciting, but I'm also kind of tense because the last time it took a while to get the charging up and running. The app which shows the charging infrastructure is not always accurate in terms of whether the station is working or not. Let's see, hopefully we won't have any issue and reach Vijayawada within 5-6 hours. That's the plan. Let's see. Portable charger, extension for earthing, towing cable, the regular Nexon charger, earthing kits, all set for a trip. So both the trip meters are set to 0. One is for checking fuel efficiency on each charge. The other one is just for the trip. By the end of the trip, we'll know how much we covered throughout the trip and also the efficiency. This would be a fun test. I initially wanted to do the Hyderabad-Vizag round trip, but then this was just a quick trip which came off suddenly, so wanted to finish this. And eventually we'll do that, Vizag, Chennai, because now the stretch from Vizag to Chennai is covered with fast chargers, and once you reach Chennai, you can go to Bangalore. So the stretch between Hyderabad, Vijayawada, Vizag, Chennai, Bangalore is fully packed, and if you go till Bangalore, you can pretty much tour South India. There are tons of chargers there. I'm excited to do these rides, but for now, the focus is Vijayawada. First update, we covered 28.7 kilometers from my home. There was a small U-turn that I had to make, maybe for a kilometer, and consumed 10% of the battery. So if the conditions repeat, I can potentially do 285 kilometers in this car here. That's amazing. I've never seen the efficiency go as low as 105 watt hours per kilometer. In fact, at one point it went as low as 103 watt hours per kilometer. If not for a traffic police who stopped the traffic, I would have probably breached that 100 watt hours per kilometer landmark. Like, I haven't seen any Nexon EV or any electric vehicle car in the current that are currently available which can do less than 100 watt hours per kilometer. That would be a milestone. There's certain factors which add in terms of giving you the best efficiency. Those include, you don't want full traffic, bumper to bumper traffic. You want traffic which moves at a speed of, let's say, 40 to 60 kilometers per hour, and you are very conscious about the braking and acceleration. I've been like featherweight on the accelerator pedal. I have the AC at 24. Initially I had it at 22 for a while, then I switched it to 24 because the weather is 25-26 degrees outside. I didn't feel the necessity to have the blower fully on. I keep it in automatic around 24, and I have the music on with CarPlay, so that eats up into the battery. I also tried to charge a power bank, but then that's when I realized, okay, time to probably not use the battery. These small things matter a lot. Like, people in fact do without the AC and without any power going on, like they'll turn off the radio too. That's extreme. That's not real world. Real world would be something similar like this, where I have the AC at 24, which is sufficient. No crowd today. It's a weekday, so everyone's working and busy. So it's a day trip, so I just didn't want to ask anyone for a short trip. And I haven't checked the tire pressure, but they should be around 32, 33. We'll check it again during some point of the drive, but I think it should be above 30, which is fine. But typically, it's best to keep it around 34. The last time I did this route, it was 244 kilometers on a full charge, so much better. And the latest software update probably helped it a bit. And Google's taking me through some internal routes that haven't been. So from Uppal or Tarnaka, it took a different route, and traffic seems okay. I don't mind moving traffic at all. It's just that when you have bumper to bumper traffic, the perception is EVs would give great range, but whenever the momentum is stopped, you accelerate again, and that's when you lose most of the efficiency. So if you're very soft on the pedal when you're accelerating after a stop, that will increase your efficiency. Pro tip. on the highway I'm going to maintain anywhere between 60 to 80 kilometers per hour, not more than that. I enjoy listening to music and podcasts, so I don't want to do anything beyond that, at least till I reach 7, because after that, if I reach 7 and charge this car fully, then I can go to the charging station in Vijayawada, which is at MG showroom, probably 150 kilometers away, comfortably without any tension. I can even drive in sports mode. So the first target is to reach 7 Suryapet as efficiently as possible. That's the goal. I'm like super surprised with that range here. I've been driving around 60 to 70 kilometers. In the last 20-30 kilometers maybe I've been pushing it around 70 to 80. 100 kilometers for 33% of battery, which would equate to almost 300 kilometers on this car is doable. Like, obviously not the most fun way, because I would prefer a speed of around 80. After having breakfast at 7 Food Court in Suryapet or maybe Rajgarh Toda, the two places where there is charging, I'll try to drive around 80 kilometers and see what is the range we get, because this is exciting here. At few occasions it in fact went to 99 watt hours per kilometer. That's what you get when you do a certified range. So the certified range was 312 kilometers, right? So this has a 30.3 kilowatt hour battery, and if you're getting 99 watt hours per kilometer, that's almost close to the certified range, which is surprising to get in real world. There is decent traffic and we're moving comfortably. Like, I'm not stressing myself with extreme conditions, and still we're getting close to certified range. Just past the Vivera hotel where one of the charging was available, so pushing it till Suryapet 7, because that would be a good break between Hyderabad and Vijayawada in terms of the range and distance, because once I reach there, it's only 150 kilometers from the MG showroom in Vijayawada where the charger is located. In fact, at one point I was wondering, should I even push till Vijayawada and then just tow it till the charging station and get it charged? But no, that's too crazy. We're crazy, but that's like extreme crazy. We're not that crazy yet. Super excited there. Like, probably one irritating thing is I'm not used to these many vehicles overtaking me, but we're still maintaining Google time. As you can see in the background, that was a dedicated parking space for EVs, but it was occupied. But they were kind enough, when I asked to remove, they were willing to do it. Some might not. This is a problem that I've observed across, that the dedicated parking spaces are free, right? People assume they can park. There needs to be clear signs for people not to park it. But anyway, we'll talk about the range and distance once I'm inside the food court, because we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Just kept the car for charging. It was around 47% when I came in. It's now already at 72%. That's pretty fast charging here. It will take anywhere between 1 hour for a full charge. That's because after 80% it slows down quite a lot. So good time to have a nice coffee. Already had my breakfast, so some coffee here at 7. And the staff here are one of the nicest and sweetest people I've come across. They're usually good, but they recognize the camera and the channel, so they're doing it that extra bit, but really appreciate it. Hey, Perama?
Vijaya sir.
Vijaya na? Ekkada?
Ikkade sir, Suryapet.
Peru?
Sai Kumar, Suryapet local.
Suryapet na?
Radhika sir. Ikkade local. Rajita sir, local.
Sai Kumar, Karimnagar.
Thank you. Andaru follow avutunnara?
Super unnayi.
Service బాగుంది.
Thank you sir.
Yeah, it's 95%. Almost 12 o'clock. I think that's good enough to go till Vijayawada. Good break, much needed break. They have Creamstone, Domino's, Coffee Day, quite a few shops here. There should be more coffee shops like this with charging facilities along the highway. That will solve problems quite a lot. Whenever we stop here, we stop for 30 minutes to 45 minutes, and that's perfect time to charge your vehicles. If this car accepted like 50 kilowatt charger, and if those were 50 kilowatts, in half an hour you would have a full charge. I don't know how much you guys are enjoying, but I love doing this. And in case you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button here. Like, we are close to 100k. We've been stuck there for a long time, but I hope this content is entertaining and useful. Hyderabad.
హైదరాబాద్ ఫ్యాన్ తీసుకెళ్తున్నాను.
ఏం లేదు. Some issue with the charger here at Suryapet. It's unavailable.